topic is about the Trinity. This is a Muslim website. I choose it just to show you how the Muslims they attack the Trinity. What is the source of the Christian concept of the Trinity? You know, the funny is the Muslims they are attacking the Trinity, but yet their God himself do not know what the Trinity is. I mean, isn't it funny that all the Muslims suddenly they became scholars in the Bible, and yet your God do not know what the Trinity is? If we go in the Quran, we will find that the God of the Quran, which is the founder of Islam, which is Muhammad, he himself he is not aware of what the Christians believe. And here we notice right away that Islam must be false, because if the Muslims today they knew the Trinity better than Muhammad, that's mean Muhammad cannot be a prophet of God. If we go in the Quran and we ask ourselves where the Quran speak about the Trinity, you will find the Quran speaking about something we as a Christians we do not know, which means we do not believe in, and we have nothing to do with it. So this is clear evidence that the Quran cannot be a book coming from God, because the God who is speaking about the Trinity, he should know at least what is the Trinity is. If we ask any Abdul what the Christian believe in the Trinity, when the Christian says the Trinity, what the Christians mean, he will say to you that they believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Okay, where in the Quran we see Allah speak that the Christians believe in Allah, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit? If we go in chapter 5 verse number 116, you will see the Quran proving to us that this book is made by an idiot who do not know what he's talking about. And when God said, and this is a false translation, it doesn't say God, it says Allah. When Allah said, "O Isa," not Jesus, this is false translation too, "Son of Mary, did you say into the men or to the people to take me and my mother as gods beside Allah?" Not the parts. Let's change the translation. This translation is kind of weird. This guy is like taking too much hashish. I don't know why it's not. I'm clicking, it's not working. All right, let us see different translation. So when Allah he said, "O Isa, son of Mary, did you say to mankind, take me and my mother as God beside Allah?" Here, first of all, you will see that this is right in the spot. The Quran exposed the false ideology of Islam, because the Muslims they say that Jesus was sent to the Jews, yet the Quran saying that Allah is asking Jesus if he said to mankind. And how Jesus can say to mankind unless he is not from the mankind? I mean, what does that mean? If he is a man, so is going to be from the mankind. But anyway, here you will see it says that the Quran confirm that what the Christians believe is to worship Mary and Jesus as God, and Allah is a questioning Jesus about that. And here you will see the silly Muslims, they say to you as an example, well, how God in the Old Testament he asked Adam, where are you? Well, how Allah here asking Jesus, did you say so? And this is how silly, you know, they are hypocrite. They take always their questions in double standards. It's okay for Allah to say, did you say? Well, don't Allah knows? And it's not okay for the God of the Bible to say to Adam, where are you? So when they want, it have a metaphorical meaning. When they want, it does not. But here we notice something very clear, that this is a false assumption. Christians in all sects, and when we say Christians in all sects, we mean Christians. Christians are Protestant, Catholic, Orthodox. All of them believe the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. None of them believe that Mary is a divine. So this is number one mistake in the Quran, proving to us that the God of Islam, he do not know himself what is a Trinity. So we advise the Muslims to go and educate their God about the Trinity before they come to us and say, oh, you believe in a false Trinity. It is your God who believe in a false Trinity, not us. Then we find Allah in the Quran make bigger poo-poo. Not only he do not know what the Trinity, he make another mistake. Look at this. How you say that the Christians believe in three gods, and this what he said in other verse in chapter 4 verse number 171, but yet in this verse here it says 5:17, they indeed became kuffar who say Lu Allah is the Messiah. Okay, hold on. You see, let us replace here for the sake of argument. Now, for sure, we don't agree that Allah is the Father. Allah is not our God. He is a Satan. We don't, he's a fake God anyway, but his satanic name of a false liar. So let us just replace for the sake of argument. How you say that the Christians believe that Allah is the Messiah, yet you say that the Christian believe in the Trinity. Because if they believe that Allah is the Messiah, then where is the Trinity? Who is the third one? Mary? That will be the second person then. Are you getting my point, guys? Are you getting my point? If the Quran is saying that Jesus, the Christian, they believe that the Messiah is Allah, which means supposedly the Father, right? Okay, so who is the first and who is the second and who is the third? You just made two one. The Christian don't believe in that. The Christian believe that the Father is a person, the Son is a person, and the Holy Spirit is a person. But you just said that the Christian says that Allah is the Messiah. So what is the Trinity? Again, the God of Islam is doing poo-poo, stupid teaching for a person who himself confused, he do not know what the Trinity is. So we advise the Muslims, before you come to us and speak about the Trinity, go and teach your God and tell him, hey, Allah, the Christian don't believe that the Father is a Son. The Christian don't believe that the Son is the Holy Spirit. They don't. And by the way, what is the Holy Spirit? The Quran mentioned the Holy Spirit, and suddenly in the Quran the Holy Spirit became an angel. The Quran took the word Holy Spirit, so we can find it literally as a Holy Spirit, but the Muslims, they say to us that the Holy Spirit is Jibreel. See the funny, the Muslim, they will say to you, if you search the whole Bible, you will not find the word Trinity appear. Actually, it appear. It come in as in the Greek language as terias, which is the tree. Appear in tons of places. But if we go here and we search in the Quran, I will search for the word Al-Qudus, which is a word stolen from the Gospel. Chapter 2, verse number 87. Chapter 2, verse number 253. Chapter 5, verse number 110. And chapter 16, verse 102. And we gave Jesus, the son of Mary, the clear signs, and we confirmed him with the Holy Spirit. Hold on. Who is the Holy Spirit? And why you and how you can confirm, this is a stupid translation, by the way, but we will go with it. How you can confirm Jesus by the Holy Spirit? Did you confirm Muhammad by the Holy Spirit? No. If there is any place in the Quran it says that the Holy Spirit is Jibril, no. The Muslim, they say to you, oh, we take it as a conclusion. So you say that the Christian should not take the conclusion of the word Trinity. Trinity, by the way, we do not need to use it, by the way. It's not necessarily. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but Trinity is just a simple a presentation of what we believe as Father, Son, Holy Spirit, but we do not need to use that word. So when you say that the Holy Spirit, and as it's appeared in front of us, is Jibril, what is your evidence? Secondly, how Jibril became holy? If you remember in the Quran, Allah, he ordered the angels to bow down to Adam. So how the holy bow down to the unholy? That is the most stupid argument ever. Let us read together. وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى. And this is repeated in many chapters in the Quran because the Quran is a stupid book. There is no way God, he will keep repeating the same thing over and over. And when we say to the angels, bow yourself to Adam, so hold on, you say to us that Jibril is the Holy Spirit, and then Jibril, the Holy Spirit, he bowed down to Adam. And who is Adam? A person who is a sinner who disobeyed God and he was kicked out of heaven. What kind of religion believe that what we call him holy bow down to the unholy? Are we following, people? Are we following? This is a sign of stupidity of the thief who stole the words from the gospel, but yet he himself do not know what is the Holy Spirit is. I hope we will not lose electricity. We have a very bad storm outside, and actually I lost internet just a minute before I start. That's why I was late. So as you see in front of us here, the one who made the Quran is a certified idiot, yet they claim that Jibril is the Holy Spirit, yet Jibril, he bowed down to Adam with the rest of the angels. Because when you bow down and you are holy to the unholy, that is not only unjust, that is stupid. Secondly, how you call angels holy if in Islam only God is holy?